What's going on, guys? Today will be the first video in a series that I'm going to be starting, and it's for Axis Football 2016's benefit because I know we have a good developer here. I know the product's not what y'all want to see, but we have to try to help it make it get better. Now, I've played 2015 Axis Football extensively, so I've seen a lot of flaws with the game that I want to see improved, and I think that it's better to make videos because it's to visually see the problem as opposed to just writing it on a forum will probably benefit him more in trying to find a fix. So I thought that this would be a good thing because the Axis Football 2016 development has officially started. He worked on the user interface yesterday, I believe. He tweeted a picture. So I'm going to do my best to try to explain to him all the flaws with this game that I see that I really want to see improved, and not taking anything like, oh, I want to see something added. No, this is stuff that's already in the game that I think really needs to help to make it a better product. So let's get started. Axis Football 2015 had some very interesting gameplay mechanics. The first and most impressive being the passing mechanic. The aim and point, it was just so easy to use. I mean, you could put the ball where you wanted to and away from defenders. The modding aspects of this game were pretty in-depth, allowing you not only to modify the statistics of the players, the rosters, and the uniforms, but also the hot routes and the audio of the quarterback's cadence and audibles. Here are a few examples.
Sally, 19! 19, Sally, 19! 19 Sally. Honda Buffalo. Honda Buffalo. Take Brown Richmond 96 double. 96 double. Purple. Buddha Raiders. Omaha.
So as you can see, there's great potential here for a franchise that does things in football games that no other game has done. But we just need to help make it grow. The first thing you have to do is to point out the bad. What can be improved in the game. And that's what this first video will be about. Exploits. To any football fan that's played Madden knows this term very well. It is used to take advantage of a flaw in the programming. And in this game, there are quite a few exploits that I've found that really damage the gameplay. Of course, you don't have to use them, but in the back of your head, they're there. And still, they could be fixed. And need to be fixed to make sure that this game gets to a place where it needs to go, which is a simulation product. The first problem that I've seen with this game is the offensive line cannot handle the blitz, especially what Madden players refer to as a nano blitz, where you just send the house all the time from different angles all the time, and the computer just doesn't have an answer. In this first example, I'm going to show you where you can line up over the center and get to the quarterback almost at will. And if you don't get to the quarterback, somebody else usually will, at least 90% of the time. Here, I'm going to shift my line over and take my middle linebacker and go straight up the middle and sack Cam Newton. This will happen over and over again. If I don't get to Cam Newton, somebody else like DeMarcus Ware will break up the play. This is a flaw in the game that really damages gameplay in my opinion. I hope it gets fixed for the 2016 version. Now, while this play does work a great percentage of the time, there are rare occasions where you can get burned, and that's real football, but it happens way too often. It really needs to be fixed somehow. I'm going to show you an example of where it actually gets blocked right here. And Cam Newton actually gets the ball away for a touchdown. So you do take a risk at blitzing, but the success rate is way too high. There's obviously a flaw in the offensive line programming or something that just needs to be fixed. And here, as you can see, I don't have a way to block the kick. That's another thing that I've talked about in the forums is we need a way to block the kick. I was right up the middle and couldn't block it. Another exploit I have found is the quarterback doesn't really know what to do when you back up your secondary. He'll usually throw a screen pass or a 1 or 2 yard pass almost all the time. Now, there are rare occasions where he will throw the ball deeper, but this doesn't happen nearly enough. The last exploit I'm going to talk about is a money play that I wanted to get fixed in the 2015 version, but it didn't quite get fixed It got tweaked a little bit, but it's still not fixed all the way. And that's this play right here, the streak play. It's always open for some reason, almost 90% of the time. As you can see, with no time hardly left in the game, and I'm just going to throw it deep to him. It seems to work way too often in this game. It just needs to be tweaked or something. I don't know what it is about that play, but it's just wide open way too often. You can always get the first down usually. Of course, you got to be a little bit apt at throwing the ball and everything, but it's still way too easy. I'm going to leave you guys with an amazing finish here. And this is just an introduction video. I'm going to be doing more of these videos about different aspects of the game that I want to see improved. Not necessarily, like I said, the new improvements or new additions that haven't been put in the game yet, but things that are already currently in the game that I would like to see tweaked. But I will get to those videos as well. 1 second left in the game. It looks like I'm going to lose, right? There's something weird at the end of this last play that I want to point out too. It's another flaw in the game. There's some programming error or something, but 1 second left in the game. Certainly it's going to be over for the Broncos, right? Demaryius Thomas takes it from midway in the end zone here. Goes to the right. He's got some room here. He's going to cut. This is actually a flaw, too, in the kicking game. Look at the back, very back of the, way back there. You see those two guys just falling down over and over? Look at that. That's just really strange. I don't know what that's about, but all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first video. I'm going to be making more to try to help improve this game as it gets in development, deeper into development. See you guys next time.